Welcome to my episode 1 review of The Acolyte. I've just finished it. I'm going to review it. Then I'm going to watch episode 2. Give you another review. So, here's the good stuff. Acting from Lee Jung-jae, the Squid Games guy who plays Jedi Knight Soul or Master Soul. He was good. Nice to see him in stuff. Nice to see him branching out. It was expensive. It looked expensive because it was expensive. It's $180 million. They spent a lot of money on the sets. It shows. Like, it genuinely shows. And that's kind of where it ends. Let's talk about the story. Anyway, this is supposed to be like a murder mystery. It's not that mysterious, to be honest. It doesn't seem that mysterious. I mean, they revealed who did it straight away. I mean, sure, there might be some other twists and turns, but it's not a murder mystery. They revealed who did it in the episode. So it starts out, ladies and gents, with the Acolyte, May, going to a planet to murder Carrie-Anne Moss's character, the Jedi Knight Indara. Now, there's a few things about this interaction which I don't like. I don't really like the use of Kung Fu and martial arts in Star Wars. It's just not something I particularly appreciate. I think it's pretty lame. And, yeah, not my cup of tea. Anyway, May covers her face up from about here, right? So she's got like a mask on there. You can see who it is. She's got her hair exposed and you can see her eyes and stuff. And Indara's like, we've got an unidentified Force user. So she doesn't recognise May. One, or do the Jedi, do they keep track of Force users now? Like what? An undocumented. Like what? Bit of a weird one, to be honest. I was just like, huh? That's a bit of a weird statement to make. But okay. Anyway, a fight ensues. And Indara pulls down, literally pulls this down. And she's like, it's you! Mate, you couldn't tell who it was from the hair? How many people in the galaxy has that hair? How many people in the galaxy has that hair, that complexion, and those eyes? You needed this part to tell who it was? Really? Alright then. I mean, in a lineup, I could pick out who that was. So I thought that was pretty dumb, but okay. Anyway, another fight ensues. And Carrie-Anne Moss takes out her lightsaber. And she's like, I'm gonna... Yeah. Bearing in mind, she says it's you, as if she clearly knows who it is. And the sort of interaction... Anyway, May manages to kill Indara with a piddly little blade about that big to the heart. To the heart. I like how, in this world, in Disney's Star Wars, you can get a lightsaber through yourself multiple times. In the case of Obi-Wan Kenobi's Reva, multiple times you can get stabbed up with a lightsaber and survive. But a piddly little knife about that big into the heart with a piddly little bit of blood about that much. Wasn't barely any blood. And she's like, right, I'm down. I'm down for the count immediately. I'm dead. Right. Okay then. Dumb. Anyway, from there, we meet Osha. Because they're twins, obviously. Osha and May. And Osha's on a cargo vessel. Which is piloted, you know, it's ran by the Trade Federation. Remember those characters that were stereotypically, you know, like Asian, Southeast Asian? They had this basically they had squinty eyes and they talked like they were, you know, from Southeast Asia. But they don't talk like they're from Southeast Asia anymore. That's not allowed. Even though you've got someone from Southeast Asia in the show. Okay, dumb. So they did what I thought that they would do, which was change stuff. It's a retcon. Because they were representative of real groups. They were representative, you know, that's what they were supposed to represent. Obviously, they were aliens and stuff. But you can't have that because that's all racism, I'm sure. So basically, they've changed that because Disney can't help but fuck things up non-stop. And it's just it's a dumb change. We haven't seen this alien race for some time. They bring them back, boom, change their speech patterns. Can't have accents anymore. So yeah, super lame. Anyway, Osha's on this. She's a mechanic. Jedi Knights come down, like, yo, what's up, Osha? Someone's died, so we're gonna bring you in, mate. Gets brought in, and gets on a prison vessel And then the other prisoners are like, we're going to escape. Are you in, Jedi killer? And she's like, no, mate, because I respect the Jedi. Can't even use the Force, because she tries to as the ship goes down. She's like, oh, I need to use the Force to go get my little robot to help me out. Oh, can't use it. And, yeah. Goes down, crashes on a planet. Vanestra Rowe, little green woman that is, literally is a little green man. Might as well be a man, looks like a man. Who is Leslie Headland's wife, who's an awful actress, by the way. I don't even know who it is. I can't even remember who's playing her. Rebecca Henderson. There you go. Just looked at it now. Awful actress. Oh my god. Like, just as butch as you like. Real gruff. Not awful. Awful. Comes across awful. All the people in power apparently are women in the Jedi Knights now. No, we're not going to see Yoda, by the way, just as an FYI. Side note, we're not seeing Yoda. Anyway, so she comes down. She's like, yo, Sol, you know, you need to... We're bringing Osha in, sorry, because, you know, she's murdered someone. She's like, that doesn't make... He's like, it doesn't make sense. Why would she murder someone? You know, we saved her. And she's like, well, it doesn't matter, because politics. Okay, then. Politics. Doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. The overwhelming evidence is against her. What's the evidence? Someone just goes, it was her. Oh, so much evidence. Wow, the evidence. Alright then. What? Anyway, ship crashes. They go and find her. And she's like, you've got to believe me. And Sol's like, I believe you. What? Why didn't you say that to Vanestra Rowe then? Why were you... What? What? And why, when your Padawan was like, oh, she's a twin, doesn't say that in her file. Yeah, because she died. Well, maybe she's still alive. She's like, no, I watched her die with my own eyes. That's literally what Master Soul says. And then when May's like, it wasn't me, May's alive, he's like, yeah, I believe you. What? Talk about whiplash. Logical whiplash, mate. You believe one, you don't believe the other? What's going on? You can't entertain any... autonomous thoughts? You got to be told stuff? Really? This is not a very good murder mystery. I mean, you could like, what? We know who's done it. It's May. And yeah, sure, there might be some twists and turns, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. Anyway, it ends with the most dumb thing that they could have done. So bearing in mind, the episode started with May killing a Jedi with a weapon. It closes with that Sith guy or woman, probably going to be a woman, isn't it? From the trailer going, you can't murder you can't go up against a Jedi with weapons, laser or steel. You can't kill one with that. But, you know, with an idea you can. It's like, she literally murdered someone with steel, you dipshit. Anyway, dumb. Lots, like, look, I'm not wowed by loads of, like, oh, it's cool. No, it's not good. It's expensive. The acting overall is pretty jarring, actually. A lot of it is like, oof, what's this? They even had to get, what's his name? Charlie Barnett, Yord, the guy who apparently is a massive Star Wars fan but thinks Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star. They even got him like a shirtless cameo. Like, oh, he's topless. Like, oh, there you go, ladies. So you know exactly who they're catering for. They're like, yeah, ladies will watch this. Anyway, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. No, I thought it was crap. I'm going to go watch the second one now. I'll be back in a bit with my review.